to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far. Like a dragonfly, just grab my hand from heaven send. With me tonight, I run away. We'll never forget the past, but what counts is our brand new start. Even if it hurts me or I get scared, just come take this risk now. We'll be prepared. I run away. I run away. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far. Like a dragonfly, keep your secrets there, keep them everywhere. Just you and I run away.
Ok, bonjour, bonjour. Alors, hop, la scène. Ok. Le jeu. J'ai un problème avec mon son. Il est beaucoup plus fort dans mon casque que ce qui sort en réalité. Parce que quand j'ai allumé mon PC, quand j'ai allumé OBS, le son était sur un périphérique et pas dans mon casque. Et du coup ça bug un peu. Du coup là, pour vous, le son de la musique est pas fort du tout. Mais pour moi il est très très fort. Enfin très fort, ça va en vrai. Je m'explose pas les oreilles. J'ai fait un peu de donjon spiralé là. J'ai fait les 2 étages suivants. Je vais vous montrer ce que j'ai fait. Je fais le 6 et le 7. Il me reste le 8. Qui en vrai est faisable. Mais c'est pas le sujet d'aujourd'hui. Je vais baisser un peu le son dans mon casque quand même. Du coup j'ai eu pas mal de primo. J'ai eu un peu de quoi faire 10 vœux ici. Hop. Alors, je vais faire mes quêtes quotidiennes et tout. Ah oui, tout est à Inazuma. Donc ouais. J'ai joué un peu hors stream, j'ai fait de l'exploration principalement. J'ai farmé un peu des coquilles spectrales pour Cookie Shinobu. Faut également que je farme des serpents des ruines. Je pense en vrai il y a moyen que je l'explose. Enfin quoique. J'ai baissé le niveau de mon monde. Il était 8, je l'ai passé 7. Je suis tombé sur des ennemis niveau 98. Bah, j'étais là, bah ouais, mais je fais quoi? C'est des énormes CKPV. Là, 81, je trouve que c'est bien. En plus, ça donne des bons loots. Surtout les mobs, les coquilles spectrales là. Niveau du monde 8. Oh là là. Ils sont tanky de ouf. Bah attendez, Mayaka, il y a niveau d'affinité combien? 6. Déjà. Eh bien hop. Alors. Bah, je crois elle est 10, 10 et 10.
Gotcha.
Genre hier je faisais mes primes. Les requêtes là. Je tombais sur un bruto. Comment il s'appelle? Bah un comme ça, hein, de foudre. Niveau 98. Ouais c'est ça. Ah c'est là. C'est là le alto banditisme. Ah Yaka j'ai up un peu aussi. Ça et ça. C'est niveau 5, j'ai mis niveau 6. Du coup, faut que je ferme le donjon. Le donjon. Je sais plus comment il s'appelle. Salut. C'est celui-là. Non, c'est pas du tout celui-là. C'est celui-là. Sous l'arbre dompteur de dragon. Et c'est ça qu'il me faut. Il me faut ça pour Ayaka et ça pour Yelan. Kishinobu, j'ai pas du tout regardé c'était quoi qu'il faut pour ses compétences.
Busted. Game's up. Thumbs up. My apologies. Sakura swirl. You play. Take flight. Quietly now. Unthinkable. The very final light blade.
C'est cool, il loot. Hop, j'ai besoin de trucs comme ça. Hop. Et du coup, le dernier est là. Suivre. TP là. J'ai up la statue de Inazuma aussi. Voilà, je fais très très noir là. Et là, ces orages alors. Un peu sombre. Niveau 7. Herbe à sanglot, hop. Il en faut pour Kukishinobu. Oh, c'est le dirigeable.
Busted. Whirling snow. My apologies.
What? Je me suis fait toucher par un gars qui est mort. Il faut que je le fasse tomber.
Take flight. Here comes the catch. Take flight. So rude.
Viens là. Ah voilà. C'était rapide aujourd'hui. Hop.
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
Ah oui, ok. Ces petites expéditions qui sont finies. Ou celle qui a été accélérée. Hop, très bien. Quête histoire, on récupère une clé. On en dépense une. Hop là. Là, quand on passe d'une région comme ça, hyper éloignée à une autre, c'est un peu long pour le jeu. J'ai aussi remarqué que ça prend aussi beaucoup de temps quand je change de compte. On doit pas charger, bah ça charge pas les mêmes données et tout à chaque fois, donc ça galère un peu.
Hey, isn't that Nahida? Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here. Oh, hey there. It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you two been up to? Seems like you... How about you? What are you up to now? I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air. I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Ermin's soul. I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do. Hmm? What is that? Don't worry, we'll help you remember. Thank you so much. Since you're willing to help, I have something I'd like to show you. Oh, it's beautiful. I found it in the sanctuary of Suristana, but I have no recollection. It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar to mine, but yet it's also it's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is. Traveler, do you have any ideas? You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. If we find anything, we'll be sure to let you... Thanks, you two. I didn't mean to trouble you again.
J'ai pris un bouteille d'eau.
Don't mention it. Besides, it seems you've got a lot on your mind, and we'd like to help.
Pourquoi il écoute tout ce qu'on dit, lui?
Get out! I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come. Last warning! Get out before I kick you.
Hang on. I think it's...
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a
Please. Seems that it wants us to follow.
You could understand it?
Mm-hmm. Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, the emotion, I can feel its anxiety and fear.
Well, fungi are kinda cute. That's true.
Alright, lead.
Although they all look about the same, some fungi are friendly, while others are super aggressive and attack anyone they see.
It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well. After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons. Hence why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting.
That's not too different from how humans think sometimes.
That's what I meant by shared emotions.
Ah.
It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus.
Seems like they might be fans, so maybe this fungus wanted to bring Nahida.
Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, they're very set. Maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness.
What is it, Nahida?
Strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore. It's an elemental life form.
Huh?
Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, they're merely borrowing elemental power from nature around. As for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely not anything like your typical fungus. Exactly. This is very interesting. I've never...
So this is a first...
But that's not all. There's a large void within its element. The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which must be what...
So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill the void?
Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. I'll see... My power was compatible. Looks like everything is fine now.
Lord of Dendro? Is it really? Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank...
It can talk?
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that. See...
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon isn't a strange creature. Paimon's just...
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence from its appearance. I will only know you are able to speak once you have spoken.
Oh, well, no need to take a sip. But does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
You misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing, and other functions that are more important than speaking. So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you. Even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms, but completely different interiors.
Did this fungus study at the academia? It seems even more talkative than Paimon.
You're not a fungus, are you?
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you must have questions. Let's find somewhere else to talk. It might startle my fellow family members if I speak too much. Me. was very thankful for your help.
I was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Tibet. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, you don't seem to match any of them. What are you? And where did...
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time, possibly longer than... My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush grass covered the land, and until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever. A horrifying power consumed all there was. The seeds of catastrophe nested and grew inside. We were victims of the apocalypse. Yet, in time, we also became the apocalypse itself.
The apocalypse? I'm not sure what it means either. It sounds like some kind of old fable.
It's a long and complicated story. It will take me some time to explain it clearly.
Don't worry, we'll listen. Please
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru to search for a way to rescue my homeland. We came in contact with many species and learned from their cultures and knowledge, hoping to understand the truth behind the apocalypse. We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and refer to it as forbidden knowledge.
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean you're from the desert?
It said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time ago.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. That may sound a little odd, as it is very...
Yes, how could you forget?
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken...
Ah, I get it now. So the void of elemental... I'm sorry. I hadn't considered...
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to apologize. And not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of the remaining forbidden knowledge, right?
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more, and...
My home should be safe. For the longest time, this moment has... I was unable to fulfill our calling.
It's not your fault. Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge. You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain. Many of...
Don't worry,
Donc c'est la
I should be
connaissance
able to
interdite
find
qui a
them.
fait ça.
Just leave. I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. And as for the
C'est ça,
city,
Radha.
there are a few nice kids that should be willing to help.
Oh yeah, they'll give us a hand.
Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now. That should do it. It may take some time to find them, so...
Thank you, Lord of Death. The moment I saw you...
Je vais augmenter le son des dialogues.
I had a feeling you were...
Agreement?
You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe comes to an end.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry, but I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is some...
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we... The more family members that can return...
But didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end. I will explain it to you along the way.
Contrôle audio.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Sont pas mal.
There's something that I'm very concerned about. Yes, I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you that the power in the crystal is the elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical?
What?
Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with an elemental life form that once represented its race. I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. The process, however, took away some of my memory. That sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had unfinished business.
Makes sense. Too bad it's unable to tell us more.
Yeah, I've been trying to think of a place that fits the description of its homeland. Agreed. I really want to send them home, so they won't have to wander around.
The road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road! Ah! Enemies! You're up, traveler!
You are not welcome here.
Gotcha. Embrace the ice. My apologies.
Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely...
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask.
No, we didn't. The appearance of our... After communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, we discovered that fungi are the life form most adapted. Thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
It's hard to believe that's even possible.
The most important instinct any life form possesses. Your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you are able to grip and use tools more easily. The reason why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with the environment and fend off We are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient...
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change into a different form as well?
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time to make that happen. Although this is common sense to us, you cannot make a sprout grow into a...
I see. Humans have it.
Ah, you're so smart, Nahida! Paimon gets it now!
Growth. I see. Yes, then this is what you would call growth. A most beautiful word. I shall enjoy it more as we walk.
How much farther is it?
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Huh? Oh no! Paimon was just curious! Paimon isn't that tired.
You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head?
We can figure out who will carry who later! We have monsters here!
I think we may have a different understanding of carrying some. No matter whether it's tired or not, my child is always happy when I put it on my back and give it a rub.
Child? You mean the fungi we ran in?
Yes, One was my friend, and the other...
Why can't your kids...
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original state of the fungi species. However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human language.
Oh, then it must be like Bongo.
You have an odd taste.
Huh? Paimon thinks
strange and cute at the same time. It's a name only
That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. I learned it. I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Seems like I've forgotten many important... Yes, I must remember it. Yes, this way. We're almost there.
Oh, on arrive dans une zone de cécité.
Yes, I have heard humans also call it that before. It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the withering.
Yes, I would have also suffered this.
So, previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the withering. But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, they've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. But what a sad and pitiful...
When I left my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. Each bloom, they grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home, and in the home. They grew everywhere. But it's all right. Our life essence, after an adventure...
But that wouldn't...
It's okay. That's not important. It's not right to leave. Now that we finally have the chance to return...
I understand. Just leave it to us. So you're worried about me. It's natural to want to be overcome.
Then let's do this. We've dealt with...
Grow!
Busted. My apologies. Kamisato art. Sovetsu.
Committed to memory. Grow!
Game's up. Fun's over. Take flight.
Comment ça, elle a plus de PV, Nahida?
Uruguay, you're up. Go get him, Uruguay.
Ah, je l'ai pas vu.
Committed to memory. Make yourselves at home.
Whirling snow.
Behold! Unsightly insects!
Gotcha. My apologies.
As I expected, it's the last of my kind that I'm aware of, so it wasn't able to make it to the end. If only it could have...
I hope that you will be free of this pain after
Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the wither.
It's okay. As long as elemental power in external form is but a gift of time. Through growth comes change.
It wouldn't have come to this, but I will cure all of them.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Hold on. I think I got something. Oh, I see. Okay, so, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave them.
It must be in a similar situation as I was.
Okay, follow me.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
We're close now. It's just a little further inside.
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all... Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
No fighting. These are all... Although we belong to different species, they can be reasonable, as long...
What should we do? But you'll need Nahida's power if you want to save that...
I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change into a fung...
You want to transform into...
Nahida is a god! Changing
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. But if spending some of my power...
All right. You have great elemental. You will have to use power equal to that which is required. I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I...
Alright, I'm ready.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing.
As am I. I'm not joking at all.
Alright! Let's not get hung up here.
Okay.
Wow! You really turned into a fungus!
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different. The unconscious fungus is just below...
Oh, how do we do that?
I'll get close to them while you make your... You should be able to identify them then. All you have to do is...
Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
Alright, good luck, Nahida. Let's go, travel.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it. It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment. This is the spot. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch. So this is the one. Under...
Nahida?
I never knew that it was so tiring to change form. I even used the techniques that it taught me. Seems like its warnings were not...
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes on. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan.
Who are you? I apologize. Language.
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way. Yes, unfortunately.
Really? That's great! Home. Dendro Dragon.
Dragon dendro.
Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon. I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home...
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused.
Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power. But I don't quite understand.
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon. Inside.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. It once told us in a majestic voice that once, however...
Paimon's still confused.
Yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much smarter.
Wait, then if that's the case, doesn't that imply that Apep...
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried?
Apep is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time ago. Which means that if all the forbidden...
Then a big void will also form inside the dragon!
I'm afraid so. It's no wonder I haven't seen Apep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? But anyway, Apep disappeared and has... Yes! How could I... If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form. Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to... Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for...
Hey, what about the crystal?
Yes, and have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No.
Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is. I'm sorry our memories are...
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I... I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now. Let's
Donc
wait
il
for
y a
their
un
reply
dragon
again.
dendro.
Though I know waiting can feel unbearable.
Ils nous ont ramené des fruits.
Thank you.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save it,
Go home. Leave. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. I've been waiting. And
don't worry. I understand what your family is very important to us. No matter when we were actually... Can you do one last thing for it? Well,
Of course. I need to organize my thoughts as well.
thank you. Thank you. Tend. So I don't like plants.
there are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that...
Soy. There. Paimon understood that. No need to translate. We'll take care of it. We planted all the seeds. It's time to handle the invading plant life.
Ah. Ok.
Wildflowers! It wasn't kidding when it said plants were invading.
Yeah, I've calmed down now.
Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what?
Well, the history of dragons starts from the very beginning. Sumeru was Apep's territory. In those days, the lush rainforest covered the...
Oh, so there was no desert back then?
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand. In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, Apep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow of the sand.
No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the
Apep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru, and has refused to recognize the new order that was established. Even now, it probably still holds great hostility toward the gods. However, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later, it's been unable to stir up any trouble. Conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can... As far as I know, Apep had been slumbering in the desert, and I'm not sure what may have led it to become... The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key.
Thank you, Lord Upton. You really like them, don't you? Family. Like. Do you not like... that's not what Paimon meant. Does that matter? Family like...
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, you place importance on appearance. These are all things that are more...
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is more important. Paimon would still follow you around. Wait.
Oh? Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other fit. It appears we are out of... It's okay. It isn't your fault. I don't think it... Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close and if that's the case, finding the other...
The crystal in the apocalypse, Lord of Dendro. Do you still remember the...
I do. What about it?
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse is a part of us, and that there is value. The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean...
That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every... Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru. A murky place that no one...
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But
It's impossible to preserve... What if it can be converted to a different form? I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. Follow me. I'll explain...
Quoi? Vous devez terminer la quête Péril dans le noir. Et ils peuvent pas le dire avant? Je suis sûr que c'est une quête dans le gouffre. Est-ce que celui qui entretient le truc... Ah non. J'allais dire, est-ce que c'est pas le gros champignon bizarre qu'on a parlé? Je l'ai peut-être déjà fait la quête.
So that withering like the others? There is a chance that it could avoid that end, using the power of... I'm referring to what was used to fight against the Abyss. It once repaired the rifts of Tevat long ago. It has the ability to purify and stabilize powers that shouldn't exist, and forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different form. Yep. It's just like soap bubbles that rise to the water's... Another strange metaphor.
What the Lord of Dendro means is that the apocalypse was altered by the power of the
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here.
Mon cristal de Lumens, il peut servir. Gadget. Oh, c'est trop chiant de courir avec elle. Au moindre obstacle, elle se bloque. Ça, c'est les balises qu'on a posées avec l'autre. Interesting PPL.
Look, it's over there. Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right? Yep, we know what to do. We'll just use the lumen stone on the oozing concretion.
Wind rises. Ah! Ha! Ah! Ah!
Quietly now. Whirling snow! Ha! Yeah! Ha!
Oh, we finally...
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
That light. Wait. Something dark is coming out. What's going on? Didn't he...
Maybe it's because such a long... Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable, it might have lost its mind after being so...
Oh no! But we still have... I should be able to purge it with my elemental power. But this is our only chance. Traveler! It's okay. I trust your judgment. Oh, yeah! You want to use its power?
The Lord of Den... It's risky to use its power without...
Don't understand! This no...
Yes, I understand. But this is our only...
It's okay. There's no need to argue. How about this? Traveler, I understand that you have an amazing resistance to forbidden knowledge. Don't overdo it, Traveler.
Lord of Dendro, and you others.
Yay! Look!
Lord of Dendro, here in person. Does that mean... Wait, did you get smaller again?
I'm sorry. That portion of my memory is highly unreliable at the moment.
That sounds about right. After all, the purpose of my existence is precisely for those unreliable memories you speak of. You once said that the apocalypse will be completely eradicated, and that relevant memories will become unstable. Even you couldn't promise that you'd remember our agreement after those events take place. However, you are definitely someone who stays true to your word. My sacrifice is nothing compared to...
You and I made the agreement?
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive here. To be honest, I'm nearing my end. I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
No one can withstand the power of the
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to change the power of the apocalypse into a different form. Only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing something like that. Is the moment I lost my chance of being rescued by the Lord of Dendro. But enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get to the important matter at hand.
I understand, and can you please tell me what this...
This is a fire seed. It's an essential item for saving the Dendro Dragon. The Lord of Dendro and our people created this item together. It mimics how the Dendro Dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse. However, if you are able to reactivate its heart of Oasis, and as a result, our homeland...
Oh, so the heart of Oasis is a pep source of power?
No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now.
What? You used the fires? That's... never mind. It's not your fault. The fire seed contains a high concentration of elemental power inside. It is not stable in its current form. To prevent any accidents, please don't...
Since I am its creator, I will take responsibility for it. I assure you...
Alright. In other words, you will be able to... But you should hurry. There is little time to waste.
What about...
Forget about me. You should hurry home.
Everyone is returning home, including you.
As I told you, I've already lost my chance to be saved, Lord of Dendro. I thank you for coming to find me. Our past has been saved, and our future. It's enough for me. Just knowing.
Hey! Wait! It turned into...
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? I can still... Please. Of all of us, it deserves the...
This is a small ball of light that it left behind.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. Do not be sad, my friends. Its wish has come...
Because its external form doesn't matter.
Yes, because of...
Let's go!
Home.
J'ai pas le point de TP. J'ai pas trop exploré cette zone. Oh. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a encore? Ok. Comment je monte là-haut?
Behold! Squall and fury.
Oh, ça a déclenché la quête.
It's not much further. Follow me. We're close.
Too slow.
Ah là, c'est le trou géant qu'il y avait dans le ciel. Est-ce que du coup, ça va arrêter la tornade là? Peut-être.
I can feel its power lingering and shifting around us. Sometimes it feels distant, but other times...
Je crois que elle... améliore la visibilité dans les tempêtes de sable.
It has already noticed our presence.
We won't be able to see anything if we keep going
Ouais,
that
c'est une
way.
cinématique.
Hey, look! Something's over there!
Ah oui, il est très très gros.
We found it. A pep.
I knew it would be big, but not that big!
Puny god, puny human. Leave my domain. Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless sands of the desert.
A pep. We're here to save you.
I do not need saving, especially not by... You are no different from Amun. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know is... You're better off paying attention to your path ahead.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred, even for only a moment?
Let go, foolish boor. You will find no gratefulness from me, even if you heal me. You will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and the Seven Nations.
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. I am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
There's no need for this. There's no...
The truth. The shackles that the god of wisdom cannot escape from. I have paid dearly for the truth. And you...
Hey, don't be careful. Something's coming. Ah! What is that?
It's our family.
Huh? They're your family.
External form not important.
The composition of their elemental
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
This is also a form of adaptation. Although they've gradually taken this form in order to survive.
Is there any way to avoid fighting?
Hey! Can you guys talk?
Pas trop l'air de réagir.
They've given it their all just to
They're being drawn by the fight. All that remains are the instincts to survive.
So this is the result of...
Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to rampage across Teyvat? Like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
Yes, but please try to be gentle.
My apologies. Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Paimon thinks they used up all their strength. They
want to go home.
Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them Years of torment is what It seems only the fire seed, but it'll be risky if we use the fire seed again.
Correct. We cannot use the...
Everyone goes home. Let me think for a second. It's fine. Let's use the power of the fire seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert like this. Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens. It won't require much elemental power. I'm just worried that it'll become unstable. But as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize it a little...
Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I'm not doing this just to... After all, that giant tent...
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro.
Thank you. Alright, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Whoa. It's shining now.
Il a évolué.
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. To imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short period.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hope.
Yes, finally.
This is the last part. Let's go.
Je sais pas ce que j'ai fait. Bon, super. Moi, flemme. Je reviendrai peut-être une prochaine fois, voir ce que c'est. On en revient là? Là-bas, il y a un sanctuaire. J'ai pas de clé de sanctuaire. Ah, j'ai plus d'énergie.
Quietly. Gotcha.
Allez. Oh wow. C'est big un peu.
This cave
be where the Dendro Yeah. Who knows? Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but to also enter. That will be impossible if we. But how are we gonna do that? I'll see what I can do. Pep, I know we don't. However, we are both born of elemental power, and both suffered that we are not that different. And right now, we should. Wonder if the Dendro. I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of hatred. Nor do I expect you to be grateful. I'm here to save both you and your people. They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for, and now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor.
No response.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on that world yet. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to... Paimon is getting sent in! Please keep everyone safe. And send us to the homeland.
Ok.
Nahida, where are we? Huh? And what about the traveler? I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely. It's possible. Well, yep, let's go. Paimon knows that. Let's hurry. He might be just up ahead. What's that? That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do, the damage it suffered internally will... Oh, then let's hurry and light it! Alright, hang on. Wait! The fire seed! It shattered! It was even more unstable than I expected. But why? We barely used it! I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only capable of protecting one person? But if I didn't use its power on everyone, and even if that's the case, there's no reason for... Unless what? Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed. Which would be when we had first saved the desert. Oh no. Wait, if the fire seed has shattered, wouldn't that mean we can't... Oh. Do you know what we should... Don't worry, Paimon. This is my although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental, so all I have to do is You're gonna... Yes. I might, however... What happens if... I'll become a blade of grass, or a twig. I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth. But you'll lose everything. That's alright. None of that matters. No, wait! There has to be another way. Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over. I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you won't be able to see me. You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, he definitely wouldn't let... If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility... I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again. But if... No... The fire seed shattered, and she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro. We've all grown on this long journey. If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true. Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home.
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
To imagine such growth to be achieved in such a short period of time.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
Bro. I'm so sorry. The Temple of Wisdom.
Quietly. My apologies. Embrace the ice.
Yeah, don't be scared.
Committed to memory.
Take flight. Gotcha.
Thank you for protecting me with your elemental power. Goodbye. We may never meet again. I will wait for her no matter how long it takes. This is the agreement we made.
Busted. Whirling snow.
The wind rises. Know your place.
Gotcha. Take it easy.
The Temple of Wisdom.
My apologies.
Oui.
Game's up. Fun's over. Take flight.
I learned a wonderful word. It's new, which means light. It will be your name from now
J'ai pas de bouclier.
on. Sounds like you like it.
FF. Ah d'accord, c'est bouclier là. Ah très bien.
Ready, go!
My apologies. Embrace the ice. Take flight. Busted.
Got behold.
Hey! Can you hear Paimon? Say something! You fungi said that you're formed in...
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and relief. The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my They will be born once again now that they're one. There's nothing to be sad about.
But that's different! They won't ever be the... Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it's destined to be. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apep. Samara will be free from threat as long as you're healthy.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me. However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long...
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated, greatly amplifying your hatred and rage.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurp, be that as it may, my positions, when you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Yeesh, who can put up with you? I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat our mistakes. Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become infected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only the Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world and led
Dragon?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an unprecedented... In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world, while the losers must turn into act. But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides, even after the death of the as I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse. I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky. Sand dunes arose where there was only forest. And it...
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun Al-Ahmar.
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata. His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish... Although I didn't think much of him, I allowed his actions. The condition was that after his death, all the knowledge he came... At that time, I still harbored deep regrets. Some of the dragons have... And some died, leaving behind nothing but for me, the scales and will of the I will follow it until...
You really are insane.
When Al-Ahmar's proud kingdom collapsed, I swallowed him whole as I agreed and absorbed his elemental power. However, what I gained was no benefit. No. I gained the apocalypse. I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. I had no energy to analyze the but even then, I still believe that his insanity...
So that's how the apocalypse started.
I admit that I fell for his trap. I was like a final failsafe in his plan. Tiny Booer, and the rest of you. How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able to go?
Hey! Looks like we've been sent back out! The dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again. It's not as ruthless as it was once before. Nobody's in a good mood. Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason. Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, they've lost their memories of their journey,
Each opportunity for growth is unique in its own. Perhaps the immense power we released was the pouring out of...
Can you really call a place with no family your home?
family. Right! The hydrofungus left behind. Those two fungi might be waiting for it to return.
Oh yeah! Let's hurry and go take a look!
Ok. Et je pensais que c'était un nouveau boss, mais même pas. Pas un nouveau boss. Hein. Ça aurait pu être un boss comme ça. C'est quoi ça? Un truc de l'abîme? Ok, on va aller voir les deux petits pères, les Foncus. Voilà.
They're still here!
We're back. I'm sorry. I really am. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. It said that Newer is its most important family member. That's your name, isn't it? Wow. This is wonderful. So they will definitely meet again. Someday.
Comment elle a su qu'il s'appelait comme ça? Ok. Du coup, c'est fini? Je dirais. J'ai regardé le dernier coup. Ici. Là, on voit toutes les quêtes de personnages qu'on a fait. Il y en a pas mal. Hmm. Bon. Eh bien, ça c'est fait. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait maintenant? Tant qu'on est à Sumeru, on peut peut-être faire... J'ai envie de faire Layla. Je suis intrigué par ces quêtes. Rendez-vous à l'académie. Ma touche shift qui déconne un peu. Peut-être falloir que je l'enlève et que je nettoie un peu. Oh, elle est là.
What is it? Is there something on my face? I may not be for long. Anyway, I'm Layla, a Ratawa student at the academia. For now, at least. I was just looking up some information at the House of Dana, but the more I read, the more I realized that my thesis lacks integrity. I didn't cover many of the I should have been done with the first draft of my thesis by now, but well, I guess
Ils ont mis une nouvelle mécanique du coup pour Layla.
Who am I kidding? Maybe I'm not cut out to be a researcher. I should probably notify my advisors sooner than later. water, so he can focus his attention on the... To be honest, I haven't slept a wink for days. Just lack of sleep hinders my ability to focus, and I've seen the caliber of the other academia students. Oh, if it wasn't for someone who's been helping me out... If that was the case, I would have already left on my own. This might sound strange. Due to my luck, yeah. But, my homework's somehow finished before the deadline, and my papers, but that's not all. My flowers are watered, laundry's done. I really don't know what's going on, but for now, maybe the stars above decided to help out after seeing all the but there's no point in me. It comes down to my own efforts, improving. Oh no, I've already spent... I still haven't made much headway on my thesis. At this rate, I'll need the Wisdom Seelie's... Yes, but time's of the essence. But the Wisdom Seelie is true. If you want its help, all you have to... no one knows who or by getting an answer all comes down to the Seelie's... all I can do... who knows if it'll... Trying my luck with enough... Oh, really? But I don't want to take up your time. Sorry for the bother. Okay, let's go give it a... I just hope among the countless legends surround it hasn't been around for long, so it... I don't know its name. Let's split up and ask...
Okay.
Excuse me?
You've come to the right person. I came across this legend not too long ago myself. After hearing about it, I decided to test it. 2 days later, I got a response. It included 2 pages of detailed and accurate information. It saved me from having to... Yeah, so I submitted another question a few days ago. I still haven't received a reply.
That sounds like what others have said. But... whatever.
It's quite simple. Go to the bookshelf over there and find either theoretical astrology or a quick reference guide to astrology cases.
Oh, I know where those are. My Darshan has used those 2 books quite often.
Okay, so write your question in a letter addressed to the Wisdom Seelie, and then insert the letter into one of the books. Come back in a day or 2, and however, if the stamp never appears...
I see. I'm gonna go write down my question. Finally. Wait, I'll come back tomorrow to check on it. I see. Alright then, let's meet up here to... Time to look at the letter. There's a red stamp on it. The Seelie responded. this is wonderful. My troubles are at an end. I can't even begin to express. Let's take a look at what it wrote. Thank you for your letter. Though I have extended a response, I cannot answer your questionable motive. Okay, let's see. Completing a thesis requires independent. However, considering follow the hints I've left, consider the effort you put into thinking and searching. What the? It's absolutely right about every. But I'm running out of time. Huh? I could tell you're a very. I'll definitely think of a way to make it up to you once I take care of. Okay, let's start by the first clue lies hidden on the road of wisdom. The headstrong. That's it? Not even a. What's this road of wisdom and. Possibly. That sounds like a natural. Wait. I think I get what it means by the child. When I first left home, it took me days to reach Sumeru City. It was so grand, and after seeing the city, a thought popped into my head. Worry, fear, or whatever you want to call it. But how does it know my feelings so well? You have a point. Anyway.
Ok. Mais... Oh, c'est loin. Je pensais que c'était dans Sumeru. Enfin, dans la ville de Sumeru.
Oh, we should be close. This is the way I came when I first traveled to Sumeru. Aw, it's been way too. No, this isn't the time for that kind of talk. It is. Relying solely. Assuming the silly is. So this is a little embarrassing. At that, I was distracted and accidentally stepped on a video leopard's tail. I didn't notice it at all. The poor thing was sound asleep, and after I stepped on its tail, it bolted straight up. I freaked out, and there were actually more video leopards sleeping nearby, and they were all faster. Good thing someone from the Eremites heard me shouting for help. They managed, yeah, but when I finally managed to call, it's extremely precious to me. I also had it with me when the academia conducted its selection. I feel much more at ease knowing that I have it with, but I ended up losing it before I even finished registration at the academia. Yeah, and that's when I started having sleeping problems. Losing a talisman like that is definitely... Oh, sorry. I think we should look around where if the silly is trying to make me remember things that happened in... Aw, hope the silly's clue wasn't also torn to shreds by a video. Yeah, that's...
we should be... Sure enough, it's here. And in a really obvious place. I don't know. But,
Il y a 6 fins différentes à ça.
seems like you... see? Just as I thought. If the first clue most and... but that... let's keep moving. It might...
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Alors depuis le début, j'avais le son activé là et j'ai pas fait gaffe. Parce que le son de la musique est tellement fort que je l'ai pas entendu. Donc depuis le début, on m'entend en double. Ça va faire 2 heures que je suis en live. What? C'est descendu.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Bizarre. Du coup, les fungus sont encore là.
We're here. That's where I performed. Everything was ready to go and I was... But the equipment, after I finished setting up the next thing I knew, everything... You must be... You wouldn't be wrong for thinking that. It's a vicious sight. I just got a minor fracture. So, to pay off the damages to the equipment, I took some part-time jobs. I just... Bingo.
Bingo.
After all, I am the legendary Layla who made... Of course. I've even considered giving... I don't... Although, it but I guess and that's exact... Anyways, let's continue...
Donc quand j'avais le son, je testais un truc. Voilà. Ça n'a pas l'air de changer grand chose. C'est quand j'ai coupé le son là. Je suis obligé de le couper sinon on m'entend en double. Voir le détail, j'ai pas eu... Parce que ça fait un moment que je suis en live et j'ai pas eu de drop. En fait. Inventaire des drops, je peux voir. D'accord, parce que je l'ai pas claim le drop, alors du coup le reste est pas activé. D'accord, d'accord. Du coup j'ai un nouveau message. Alors. Depuis quand elle est là, elle?
Place downstream could be somewhere close by. Here, it's over. Let's see. Well, I've placed. I don't know if the.
Anyway, just...
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
My apologies.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably...
Ça va. Tu ça, coup ça va. Ok. Faire tomber à 1.
This is the place that immediately came to mind when the hint mentioned a crossroad.
Je ne comprends pas. Que si je clique dessus? Mon Dieu. Tant pis.
I came here, but they were a group of treasure hoarders, not exact as someone. However, I didn't know then. I eventually. It took longer. I don't know. I could have stepped in to help them. It's just. You're right.
Ah la vache, son stress il augmente de fou.
We're probably getting close now. Let's search this area.
Si j'arrive à 5, à mon avis, je perds le truc. Putain, si je perds l'avancement, ça me ferait chier parce que c'est beaucoup de dialogue pour rien, pour me faire chier.
Here, let's see. Guess not. This house looks like it's in Vimaravi. I can't. Whatever. Thanks, but I'm fine.
I'm fine. On ne pas que j'actualise. Peut-être.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
J'ai essayé un truc. Je sais pas si ça fait quelque chose. Non, ça fait rien, je vois rien.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
On verra si ça fait quelque chose. La maison.
Let's see. This, maybe the ceiling. If we're wrong, you're right. I can't.
Coming! Oh, it's you, Layla. How nice of you to...
Yeah.
That's no way to greet a friend. Of course I know you. Is this a friend of yours? Or perhaps a classmate?
A friend. I don't know either. I recognized him immediately. He's one of the people that was getting robbed but he shouldn't know anything about me. He shouldn't even know who I am. Yeah, but that was before the robber. Even if he saw me, he would...
Is something the matter?
I appreciate your kindness, but I really can't remember.
So you aren't joking? Do you still remember when my family and I were being robbed by a gang of
Yes, but I don't think I was of much help to you all.
How so? You told us everything yourself the last time we met. My family and I were surrounded by treasure hoarders, and I didn't know what to do. But then, we heard people approaching in the distance. Those treasure hoarders were the first to hear them coming and started to flee the moment they saw. I wasn't sure what had happened, but the treasure hoarders were scared off.
Oh, I see.
I thought it was a party of adventurers that happened to pass by, but later you told me that you had spotted us and you were amazing. You managed to keep a level head, even in the midst. I know you have a vision, so those treasure hoarders wouldn't have been a match for you. But they might have harmed me and my family if their backs were pushed against.
Wait, that's not exactly what happened. Anyway, when did I come here last?
It's been some time, but not too long ago. I don't recall.
Nope. I'm sorry. I still can't.
You came over and ate with us, and you played games with my son. If only we had taken a picture. Oh, you forgot a package here from that visit. You'll definitely remember. Wait here.
A package? Wait. This is the talisman that I lost. The one that my... yes, this is definitely it. She made it... there's also a letter here to Layla? No. I swear I've never done anything... Hello, Layla. It must have been quite the endeavor to follow the Sealy's hints all the way here. Self-reflection is a wonderful quality to possess, but you'll only end up hurting yourself. Failure is a stranger to no one. If you're reading this letter, then on the back of this letter is the core information that your thesis is. I hope that this journey has provided insight for your life ahead. From the always watching over you. Oh. I thought we were going to fail. I thought that, but the Sealy was, I doubt it. I mean, unless I
Bizarrement, je m'en doutais
somehow
que c'était
came here while I was unconscious. And although, having said that, I have heard rumors claiming, but even then, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm actually the I'll write back and ask to meet with the Sealy and see how it Even if it wasn't for your encouragement, I probably persevered.
I'm not sure if I understand what has happened.
Yes, it's something really, really good, and I'm...
Well then, since you're already... Come on, don't be You must relax and gather your strength.
Alright, thank you.
Ok. C'est très très long. Très chiant.
this is the... I came here, but just... They were a group of treasure... Not someone... However, I didn't then... Eventually, it took longer. I don't know if... I could have stepped in to help that it's just... Oh, but what about my... Alright, I'm real...
Parler à la chercheuse anxieuse. C'est Layla? Ou il y a encore quelqu'un d'autre?
Let's stop here. I don't think... Alright, I feel bad for making you go through so much trouble for me. If only I were more capable. I'm sorry. But enough. I cannot... watch out! Monsters! No, I'll fight, but I want to help. I mustn't keep repeating. I should take action if you miss those opportunities. Alright. My guiding star.
Take flight!
Don't be scared.
Whirling snow! Yeah! Kamisato art! Sometsu! Take flight!
Don't be scared. The night is cold. Cold. Mine to
Quietly now. Whirling snow!
Il y a un événement qui a commencé au moins. Je crois que j'ai un point d'exclamation sur ma boussole.
Not now. Don't be scared. It's embarrassing to be out of breath so quickly well, the only appropriate but then again, I know you'd be able to see right through. I'm just happy although I may not be physically strong, my will is as Can you stay with me?
Oh, une nouvelle quête. Quête d'événement ou... Oh, une quête à durée limitée. 9 jours. J'aurai peut-être le temps de le faire la semaine prochaine. Ok. Continuer. La fée de la sagesse. Mon cul. Ça marche pas. D'accord, je suis rentré juste là. Ok. Vous comprenez pas. Ouais, ok. Ouais, c'est un truc de combat, ça a l'air de ressembler un peu à ça. Ok. Merde. Mais... Vraiment problème avec ma touche shift.
Take it easy.
Finally. I'll come back tomorrow. I see. Alright then. Time to look. There's the red stick. Let's take a thank you. Okay. However, follow, consider what? It's but I'm running out. Suppose it that means the Celia is someone who's very strict and serious about knowledge. But who knows if it's really a Celia or some true. After all. Huh? It's a Celia we're talking about. Okay, Layla. We have two. The red stamp bears. Let's go and make an ink. Hi there. Do you know?
Yes, of course. I've been looking into it for quite a while now. However, I feel like I'm still missing some key pieces of information.
Sure.
There are a few known traits of the Wisdom Sealy. First, it's extremely strong. It can easily carry a few dozen books, along with 4 or 5 people. It's extremely athletic as well. It only moves in a straight line and doesn't stop for... Lastly, it has a number of special abilities. It has a hardened metal body that's impervious to injury. It can freeze water into ice, and it can also
That doesn't even...
Well, it is a legend after all. But these aren't just made up. There have been many sightings too, including a Chatrakam cave, the Avidia forest, and around the waterfall.
Has anyone seen...
Not that I know of. No one's been... I would probably want to remain... So what do you make of it?
No. We're...
Not a problem. I trust that you'll quickly
Hi there.
Do I really look like the kind of student that would be interested in...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I do happen to have some information on it. Huh? Logically, that has nothing to... I just don't want others to see me as some poor excuse for a student, whiling away my...
I don't really...
Well, I spend most of my... One time, late at night, Of course, I was a little sleepy at the time, but it startled me, and I got up to see what was going on. Then, the shadow quickly circled behind me with incredible speed. Just as I tried to turn around to get a look at it, I fainted. Yes, it was unbelievably fast. I had never seen any, but given how popular the legend of the Sealy...
don't...
It was closed that night. I suppose even the House of Dana needs to be closed for maintenance from time to time.
I see, but what were you...
Don't look so surprised. It's a common practice to find a place to hide before they lock the doors, so you can continue reading books here. Everyone...
Anyway...
You're welcome.
Oh, hello.
Hello. I'm a Ratawahis student and would like to see the checkout.
Oh, are you also here to investigate the Ratawahis?
Also?
Yes, I myself am also quite curious about it. But unfortunate, given you're Ratawa, student, I'm sure you know that a lot of research references these two books. All our copies of these particular titles are... I have looked into it, but found...
Is there any chance the silly could have taken...
Not likely. That would be almost impossible. The House of Dana is and even if it managed to figure... If someone discovers that a book is missing or that it doesn't match my inventory however, it might be possible...
Okay. This is useful to know. Okay. Some things we heard were pretty straightforward. Yeah. Okay. First, let's try to then we'll analyze words from there. Book circulation is strictly regulated. It's been to the chatra. I think I heard. It once the stamp. Okay. First, based on the possibility of it being someone out next, leaving its... In other words, the question that I submitted was no simple... So based on this reasoning, all we have to do is wait... but that's... I'll tell you...
Pas grimper.
The wind rises.
We should be able to see more from up above, but how do we get up there? Let's try using the elemental monuments in the area.
Gonfle-toi. Mince, je vais prendre coller.
Trainee Forest Ranger call.
My apologies.
The weather today is perfect for observing. Honestly, spending it, but we don't really get some sleep if you're tired. I'll be up. Thanks. hardly saw any animals, let alone no matter how conclusive the evidence is or how they're It's like I told you. I tried to... Something is actively... Maybe that's... For all I know, would the Sealy be with... Huh? Of course it would be, but that's impossible. Huh? What's wrong? Yeah, and to think I could have been working on my thesis this... please. Oh, come on. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. I got distracted there. Where were... Oh, what's wrong? You look like you've got something on your mind. What are you talking about? What do you mean the... Fine. It appears that you were waiting for me to show up. I suppose there's no use in me. I promise I don't mean any harm and I'll answer all your questions. But before that, let me think. Okay, I got it. Was this your idea or her? I see. Yes, she's always... Alright. That's right. Though, you see, Layla doesn't have... Unfortunately, that didn't really work out. Infiltrating the House of Dana was a total accident. She'd forgotten an important book, and the House of Dana happened to be closed at the time. There were only days. I had no choice but to... I had no idea there was still a student inside. Any clear evidence of my existence? As for the special powers, well, they're just things I did. I can instantly... My time to move freely is quite limited, so my intention is to... Well then, does that answer all your... You see, her emotions are... If she knew that there's another Layla who is capable of doing everything, she may think even less of her. She could think, maybe I should just leave it all to her. I'm always relying on her anyway. Why not let her live my... She might start thinking about giving up completely, and that's the exact opposite of what... After all, she and I are one and the same. No one knows her greatest strength more than I do. It's her resilience. I trust that she's capable of doing that, and it's something that she should do on her... She actually discovered the key data she needs for her thesis a long time ago. She just didn't Oh, please don't share any of... Thank you for doing... She seems... Huh? Did I faint? Oh, I see. Was I sleepwalking? I don't believe you. You said you were gonna help me, didn't you? Please tell...
Et bon, encore une fois. Ok, j'ai fini cette partie-là, du coup, faut reprendre au début. L'étoile silencieuse. En vrai, Colette peut être pas mal améliorée. Mais bon, elle m'intéresse pas. Mais dans les compos Bloom, tout ça, elle est bien, vraiment bien. Là, je fais ça. En fin de compte, pour la quête de Nahida, ça me demandait de faire une quête. En fin de compte, je l'ai déjà fait. Vu que j'ai pu faire le truc. Tu t'es perdu?
should have been done with the well, but I should probably, to be honest, lack of sleep. I've seen. Huh? What's this? Due to my but that's I really maybe the stars of it comes down to my oh no. Yes, but the wisp. If you want its help, by getting an I can trying my luck. But what do we rest? But my deadline's just around the corner. Then how should I rest? Oh, that's a
Alors.
Let's sit down here and have some coffee and sweet. No, we're here to rest. My problem.
Oh, hey, Layla.
Huh?
I'm one of Layla's classmates. I just came by to say hi. We just submitted our theses and we're totally beat. Everyone will be meeting here to celebrate. Seeing how relaxed you look, you must have already had your thesis finished ages ago.
Oh, no,
You say that every time we talk, but you've never missed a deadline. Not only that, your papers are always well written and thorough. Your advisor is constantly praising your work, yet you're always going around saying stuff like, I can't make it, I don't understand, I'm super worried.
Well,
For starters, she doesn't even try to participate with the group at all. It's one thing that she's not willing to help us, but she doesn't even bother showing up for our discussion meetings. Every time we come to see her, she looks out of sorts, and it's not like we can't finish our own theses without her.
I know. Sorry.
Whatever, there's no point in starting an argument. If you think she can justify her behavior, then that's your opinion.
I really want to help the others, but most of the time I'm barely scraping by myself. Yeah, I can't ever tell my classmates about. It's really just a big misunderstanding. It's actually pretty. Huh? What do you mean? Yeah, the thing is, I'm terrible under pressure. That's just my knee. And the more nervous I get, the worse things become around. Face it head on. Oh, okay. The theory sections are pretty much finished, as of now. And then there's the preparation. What? You, thank you. You're so kind. Okay. I'll do. First on the list is the However, there are a lot of people. That's why I still haven't that's right. The Celeste. Huh? Why the adventurers? Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, let's go. Achète. Ah, salut Mantos, comment ça... Bah, ça va bien et toi?
Ad Astra Episosk. Well,
I'd like to I have a commission. Right. Equipment at the academia is in.
I don't know anything about astrology, so I'm afraid However, one of our requesters happens to be an astrology enthusiast. After the Adventurers Guild helped him out, he indicated perhaps we could arrange a meeting between.
Really?
You're welcome. The man's name is Azam. Here is his.
Ok. C'est pas trop loin. Hop.
Hello.
Yes, I am. Ah, I see.
Yes, this is it. Sorry. I didn't mean.
To be honest, judging by what stands before... Astrology is a hobby of mine, and these devices have cost me both time and... which is why I don't let just anyone borrow them on a whim.
Oh, that's completely understandable.
How about this? I don't need a deposit or anything, but if your explanation proves satisfactory.
Sure. All right, I'll try.
Yes, that.
You're probably aware that astrologists rely on the movements of select.
Of course.
My current research is about a certain.
Interesting. That's not a topic any ordinary person would be familiar with. I have a basic understanding of the concept, but I'd like to hear you explain it.
Okay. Well, in short, it means that the results derive as time continues to flow, the stars change and everything.
I think that it might just be another law of
If the changes follow a certain pattern or routine, then it could be explained as the changes could be resulting from a simple single orbit shift, or it could be a more complex double orbit, or even a triple. What I'm working on now is the research and prediction of the triple orbit shift phenomena.
Triple orbit? By yourself?
Yes.
You do know that adding an extra star to the equation increases the computational workload by more than 10.
It does get a little complicated, but it's still manageable with the use of a few cells, which leads us to why I'm in need of a high...
Amazing. I suppose I should never have judged a book by its cover.
Do I really look like that sort of...
Don't worry. I'm just joking. I was a little... It would make me extremely happy if my collection... Just make sure you return it to me once you're done.
Oh, good thing, really? I was just... Really? I guess even the hardest recording and comparing data will be... Let's continue with the...
Ok. Faut qu'on remonte à l'académie.
Behold!
Too slow.
Squall and fury.
Mais...
Upon the gale.
This seems like the best spot to do this. So here's what will happen during my theoretically I should, however, that's why I want to rehearse and that's right. It's okay if your questions are all right, Layla, you got this. All right. Sure. The direction of the, based on a sample size of 124 K, you can see the common. It's clear that in each, we not up stars with greater shifts, and that's my answer. I'm gonna need more practice. Oh, really? Then this, I didn't even I guess that means I can hardly believe. Oh, I'm not. I still don't know anything. That's. Yeah. It almost. But I would really like to that's basically how. It's almost like how you helped me. That's good.
Ok. Il y a 2 photos pour le même truc.
This seems like the best, so theoretical. However, that's why I want. It's okay if your questions are. All right. Huh? Is this something that I didn't? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's wrong? Oh, sorry. Can you please repeat the question? I didn't. All right. Right? And from the looks of, with her long-term sleep deprivation, whenever her anxiety peaks, she loses consciousness however, her unpredictable and varying sleep patterns are completely out of my control. There's no one willing to help her here. I am rather curious about you, though. Really? That seems like you've given her a boost. Now then, I can't really... Okay, I should get started. Oh, and I have to ask... Well, she's always been in a fragile state. If she might feel like she's a resilient girl, but no matter how if her condition grows she's my source. I believe that she's one, but growth is a process. Believe me, even if that's the kind of. All right, I'm not going to.
Ok.
Behold!
Let's sit down here and have some. No.
Oh, hey, Layla.
Huh?
I'm one of Layla's classmates. I just came by to say hi. We just submitted our seeing how
Oh.
You say that, yet you're always going
Well,
For starter, every time it's not like we...
I know.
Whatever. If you think she can just...
I really
Bon, mon chien me descend.
Yeah. I can't ever tell my classmates about that. I'd be a mess if they ever reported it to my advisor. It's really just a big misunderstanding, and there's nothing I can do about it. Everyone just gives me weird looks and judges me. It's making it really difficult to find friends. It's actually pretty rare for someone to actively engage in a conversation with me, like you do.
Je comprends ta situation maintenant, c'est-à-dire.
What do you mean? The thing is, and the more nervous I get,
On va trouver un moyen de te détendre.
completely relaxed.
Il n'y a pas que les études dans la vie.
Alright. How do I sightsee? I used to
Ah, j'ai pas remis la cam. Hop.
Too slow.
I just want to forget about the thesis altogether. This doesn't count as... That's quite... I grew up in... those were the... No matter what ingredients... No, it wasn't that... apples and zaytun peaches were the most popular fruits back then. Oh, and of course, grilled fish is delicious too. Oh, fish skin releases oils while cooking, which drip into the fire and cause it to burn even brighter. But we would always get yelled at by the grown-ups if they caught us sneaking into the river to catch fish. What's the big deal? We just want to swim. That's what we used to say. But now that I think about it, it really was quite dangerous. Thank goodness nothing bad ever happened. I think we found enough now. Alright, these... there's nothing... I'll be here cleaning the ingredients.
Busted. Here comes the catch. Whirling snow. Yeah! Ha. Ta. Yeah! Yeah! Ha!
Hop.
Fresh. We all used to run around in the woods. It doesn't matter how long I'm away. Oh, how about you? Can you relate to that feeling? It's almost like not knowing the world will change or ever whatever the case. It's in the end, I passed later as I sat in I can't go back. You're right. But you start missing those moments. From now on, I'll take the a little bit of sugar. I thought it'd be But now, I feel like I'm fully enjoying myself. It's really great. You're right. A carefree...
D'accord, le truc était parti pour la quête d'histoire, mais il est revenu.
Wow. The feeling of... can you wait for a minute? I can't remember the last time I went swimming. Okay. Wait, no... no. Wait, we're starting already? My guiding stars! As expected, I lost. Really? But that's just like how I used to think. On top of that, please, you're always encouraged, but swimming again really feels good. I'm just kidding, of course. I'm sure fish. Let's. There's a mushroom here. You want to jump on it to see what's up there? I haven't done this in a while. I kinda want to give it a try.
Moi j'aurais pensé que Layla aurait un lien avec les Sarades.
But I barely felt the time passing by. I've been staring at books in my thesis every day. You're right. You really understand more about life than I do. Release my stress? Oh, I see what you mean. But it's a little uncivilized. Alright, I'll give it a try. What an amazing day! It feels like my entire body is bubbling with this happiness was so common as a child, but it's getting late. Oh, but it's alright if you don't want to listen to that kind of okay. The only reason I ever chose to my teacher told me that nature possesses, and that's why I wanted to call the kind person who's always helping me, the stars in the sky. Everything about home is filled with if I were to ever that's why, no matter, yeah. We probably still have a while until the stars come out. Only kids sit around like this, waiting for the stars to appear.
Ok. Il donne des cécités ici. Alors, normalement, j'ai fini. Yes. Yes, sir. Quoi, il y a encore une fin? Ah, peut-être une fin qui amène à ça du coup. Parce que fin 6 sur 6. J'ai combien de primo? Presque 1400. Ok, il m'en manque encore. Ok, ok. Bon, j'ai des trucs d'expédition à aller chercher. Je vais y aller. Après-midi, je dépenserai sûrement, peut-être le soir. Je dépenserai sûrement mes résines. Là, le floco, je la mets. Par contre, 5, c'est vraiment le max. Hein. Je peux pas mettre plus de perso. Hop. Donc, ouais. Je dépenserai mes résines en faisant le serpent runique. Faut que je le fasse 2 fois pour la passer niveau 60. Je vais l'utiliser en healer. J'ai essayé ce stuff là. Je verrai combien de PV j'arrive à atteindre. Parce que les PV sont augmentés de 20% et les PV sont augmentés de 20%. Est-ce que ça se cumule? Pour l'instant, je suis pas sûr. Parce que là, j'ai 13 400 HP des artefacts, c'est marqué. Mais est-ce que ça prend en compte les passifs? Je sais pas. Parce que là, je suis à 16 000. Plus 16 000 des artefacts. Alors que là, c'est 13 000. Donc, à mon avis, les PV max et les PV... Enfin, plus les 20%, c'est par rapport à ces PV. Là. Donc, plus je la up, plus le bonus devrait être gros. Donc, ça se met là. C'est compliqué. Maîtrise élémentaire sur 27. Bonus dégâts électro. Et en plus, ça augmente ses PV max en pourcentage de l'élevé. Ça me fume parce qu'elle s'appelle... Son surnom, c'est bras droit démoniaque d'Arataki. En vrai, elle est stylée de fou à jouer. Ah, et puis il faut que je fasse ça aussi. On est quel jour? On est vendredi. Donc les artefacts sont tous niveau 20. Je vais essayer de faire des vœux. Ouais, j'ai du mal à parler des fois. Je vais essayer de faire des vœux pour avoir des constellations. Et je vais augmenter probablement ça. Ça d'abord, puis ça, puis ça. Ah oui, c'est ça, je voulais voir aussi. D'ailleurs, je suis en train de penser. Je n'ai pas tweet le live. C'est trop bête. Cookie Shino. Hop. Il faut ça. Ça, c'est quoi? Oh, puis c'est les guides de l'élégance aussi, comme enseignement de l'élégance, guide de l'élégance, philosophie de l'élégance, comme mince. Ayaka. Ouais, des fois j'ai des amnésies. Mais ça, il me semble que c'est la Shogun. Hein. Ouais, donc c'est ça qu'il faut pour up les skills de Shinobu. Ok. Ça, c'est claim. Je suis trop bête d'avoir oublié de tweeter. Oh, les surbrillances. Ok. Bon. J'ai up aussi également le Sakura. Du coup, j'ai eu un truc... une base d'armes pour les... Attends. Une base d'armes pour... les lances. Les armes d'ast. J'en ai 3 pour les épées à deux mains, 1 pour les arcs. Et j'en ai un comme ça. J'ai 25 ongles d'étoiles. Il y a des trucs que j'ai beaucoup, genre ça. Les piments aussi. J'ai un Noctilu qui m'en faut. Pour up Yanfei. Même si je suis pas sûr de l'utiliser. J'essaie de ramasser les trucs quand je les vois passer. Je sais que... Ouais, le muguet bleu, j'en ai pas mal. Il en faut combien pour up quelqu'un? 168, je crois, comme ça. D'ailleurs, comment c'est? Beizu va demander du muguet bleu pour up. Voilà, enfermé. Les antennes à Hawk, j'en voulais pour up sucrose, mais... Parce que si je mets Cookie Shinobu, est-ce que je mets sucrose? En vrai, elle peut faire le taf. Hein. Les dispersions qui permettent de geler tout le monde, ça peut être pas mal. Hein. Puis ça fait un bon sub DPS. Parce que j'aurais un gros DPS avec Ayaka. Un gros sub DPS qui met quand même pas mal de dégâts avec Yelan. Sucrose, où je me servirais plus des dispersions, mais qui peut aussi faire pas mal de dégâts, je crois. Et Cookie Shinobu qui fait en vrai pas mal de dégâts et qui heal. Ça c'était pour up la Shogun Raiden, j'ai commencé à en ramasser. J'ai toujours le seum. Je voulais pas Ayaka, je voulais la Raiden à la base. Mais bon, j'ai dû changer mes plans vu que je l'ai pas eu. Mais en vrai ça va, je suis quand même content d'Ayaka. Je m'attendais pas à ce que ce soit aussi forte. En fait, je voulais faire une compo Raiden Yelan ou l'électrocution. Parce que je trouve que c'est vraiment le truc qui fait le plus de dégâts, l'électrocution. Et genre là, si je veux faire une compo perma-freeze. Parce que ce qui me manque, c'est beaucoup de... Ah. D'hydro, quoi, de... qui manque, c'est d'appliquer l'élément hydro. Donc je peux mettre par exemple Xinchu avec Ilan, plus Ayaka et Kokishinobu. En vrai ça peut être pas mal aussi. Ça en plus, faut deux. Ah, mettre. Ouais c'est vrai, c'est correct. Mettre deux éléments hydro augmente les PV max. Les PV max sur Kokishinobu augmenteront mon heal et mes dégâts. Et sur Yilan augmenteront mes dégâts. Donc en vrai, ça peut être pas mal aussi. Mais mon petit père Xinchu, déjà qu'est-ce qu'il monte? Des fleurs de soie, ça. En vrai je peux pas mal le up déjà. Ouais je lui ai mis ça. Je lui ai mis le vieux parapluie dégueulasse. Mais en vrai il peut être pas mal. Hein. Et ça scale avec quoi? Ouais c'est juste des dégâts quoi, des dégâts hydro classiques. Ça scale pas avec CPV. Ah, quoique. Lorsque l'épée de pluie... C'est ça? Lorsque l'épée de pluie est brisée... Ouais, donc le heal scale avec les PV. Confère un bonus hydro, de dégâts hydro. Au début, je croyais que c'était une meuf. Ah oui, en plus, j'ai des constellations sur nous. Résistance hydro, donc ça c'est 15, 15. En vrai, ça peut être pas mal aussi. À voir, à voir. Parce que du coup, j'aurai tout le temps mes trucs hydro aussi. Il y a des tests à faire. Hop. Mais sur ce, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Voilà. Ouais. Je vais peut-être up ma petite sucrose. Quand même. Je upgrade Xinchu pour tester. Et je verrai. Je verrai ce que ça donne. Cookie Shinobu, je vais aller la mettre à la place de Yao Yao, c'est sûr. Enfin, je vais voir comment elle heal. Enfin, en vrai, sur mon compte où je la joue, j'ai pas trop, elle a pas trop de PV. Elle a genre 4000 PV. 4000 ou 5000. Et elle lâche du plus 400, je crois. Déjà. Ou plus 800 même. Je crois, je sais plus. Mais elle heal pas mal. Hein. Et moins elle a de PV, plus son ulti fera de dégâts. Donc ouais. Et aussi, je sais pas si quand elle utilise son E, c'est considéré qu'elle prend des dégâts. Parce que si c'est considéré qu'elle prend des dégâts, le passif des nouveaux artefacts pourrait fonctionner sur elle. Parce que du coup, ça augmente les dégâts de l'équipe, je crois, quand le personnage qui est équipé de l'artefact prend des dégâts. Mais je ne sais pas si c'est considéré comme si elle prenait des dégâts. Du coup, c'est... Voilà. Voilà. Bon, sur ce, vous pouvez me suivre, si vous voulez, sur Twitter, pour être alerté des lives. Aujourd'hui, j'y ai pas pensé. D'habitude, j'y pense, mais là, j'ai pas pensé, j'avoue. Et aussi, bah, vous pouvez aussi follow sur Twitch, déjà, si vous êtes sur YouTube. Hop. Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Comment ça se fait que... Ah oui, c'est ma touche shift qui déconne. Faut que je fasse un petit nettoyage dans mon clavier. Donc le lien... Hop. Là. Là. Du stream. Enfin, du stream de la chaîne Twitch. Vous pouvez follow. Et activer les notifications. Vous serez averti des lives aussi. Et puis si jamais... vous voulez voir plus de VOD. De ce que j'ai fait avant. Tout est sur YouTube. Jusqu'au 27 avril. On est le 21. Donc ça va. J'ai plus trop d'avance. Hein. Avant j'avais un mois d'avance. Hein. Va falloir que je stream en balle. Mais le soir, c'est compliqué de stream parce qu'il y a tellement de trucs intéressants à regarder. C'est le problème d'être passionné par la compétition League of Legends, c'est qu'il y en a tous les jours au soir. Au bout d'un moment, faut faire un choix, quoi. Enfin, jeudi, j'aurais pu stream, mais j'ai eu des inconvénients qui ont fait que j'ai pas pu. Enfin, j'aurais pu parce que bah c'était le match Movistar Riders contre UOL, donc je m'en foutais. Mais bon là, toutes les équipes LFL sont éliminées, donc on verra. Je vais peut-être stream quand même. Parce que du coup, bah maintenant Osef. Voilà. Bon, sur ce, je vous laisse. Je vous dis lundi. À lundi. Je pourrais peut-être lâcher un stream si je me motive le matin et l'après-midi. Et peut-être même le soir. Si je me motive. Mais du coup, on fera plusieurs trucs si je fais ça. Genre, je ferai peut-être du Genshin le matin et du The Witcher après. Pour ça. Bon, sur ce, je vous laisse. Je vous dis à lundi. Et bah, passez une bonne journée. Ciao, ciao.